What's going on YouTube? My name's Chris, and today we're going to do like a quick little review of the KTM, the bags I put on there. So I put the Tusk Olympus bags all the way around this bike, and I'm just going to go out, show you guys like a slight bit of off-roading with it. So there's this big construction area next to my neighborhood, and I actually talked to one of the guys that worked out here. He's like, dude, if you want to go out here and mess around, that's cool, just don't screw up any of his like grading and shit. So alright, if you guys have made it to this video, I assume you're in the market to buy a set of the Tusk bags. And I feel like I've put these things through a decent pace so far since I've had them. I've had them on there for roughly 1,000 miles, taken them off-road, done just about everything with them. And I do use this motorcycle and the bags as my DD currently, because, well, my truck got stolen and it is cold as hell out here in Colorado already. And needless to say, that is actually going to play a part in the review of these bags. So if you are deciding on one of the first mods for your bike, I'm just going to say these aren't in my top 3 mods that I would say is the first thing I would get on a motorcycle. So I'm going to go bags. Obviously you need a phone mount, and then a good windshield. So windshield, bags, and a good phone mount will make all the difference. And if you have a shitty seat, I know a lot of people don't like the KTM seat. I didn't mind it myself. But yeah, that would be your next upgrade. Comfort is king when it comes to riding a motorcycle. Why did I choose these bags and not go with a Moscow Moto? Those were the 2 ones I was going in between with, and solely it came down to price when I was looking at online. But once I got the bags in, I'm actually really glad I did go with these. Because A, what is a bag here for? It's here to hold your stuff. Guess what this bag does? It holds my stuff, and it does it well. So with that being said, I spent a hell of a lot less money, somewhere around $500 less, and got a bag that does the same damn thing. I think I'm winning there. Alright, now let's go over these bags real quick. So the bags have 3 different pockets. You've got the back pocket right here, which has some nice reflective tape on the bottom and the top. Then you have a front roll-up pocket right here. So cool, can fit some good stuff in there. For me, I just threw a tire repair kit in there. I always want to have that on the bike. And then you have the main pocket right here, which is just you unzip these 2, and then you do the 2 side ones right here, boom, boom, and then pops open. So there is a magnetic little holder right here. Just makes it a little bit easier to roll back up. So a dry bag comes with it. I want to say it's like a 35 liter dry bag. Personally, I have not even used that yet. These things are, I would say, water repellent without it. So for what I've been storing, I haven't had any worry about anything getting wet on the inside of the bag. But they're very easy to put back together. So for me, when I go to work, I usually just leave this top piece undone and kind of just shove the bag shut. And then just because I pull my lunchbox, pull whatever out of here when I show up to work. And then when I leave work, I just button this all back up. So 2-second process there. It's not a cumbersome thing to do. Okay, so the next reason to buy this bag, I would say, and actually probably the #1 reason why you should be getting a bag like this, is they have the quick disconnect. If you go inside the night at a hotel, you're gonna want to pull your expensive stuff off your bag or off your bike. Like, there's no reason to leave it on your bike and have something get stolen and ruin your entire trip. So these bags overall, I mean, they're built with a very strong mesh, like boat-like material. They feel like the same type of material I had on my Leather Pros, which I had those bags for about 4 or 5 years and had no issues at all. So in the beginning of this video, I also mentioned one other thing, and that was the cold weather riding. So I actually dropped this bike and it slid 30 feet on the bag, and literally there is zero sign of wear. So it was a complete, the road was completely covered in ice. Basically tried to come to a stop, didn't happen, and the bike ended up sliding out from under me. So bag, I mean, they held up great through that. You can't even tell there's no wear signs at all on it. Alright, so the next part of this little Tusk bag combination is the tank bag. So this tank bag was $105 when I bought it. It is the large tank bag. It is actually one of my favorite pieces of equipment. So I've never had a tank bag on another bike before, but this thing has come in extremely handy. So for me, I have my actual electric gloves. So heated gloves to power it right here, and I just ran the wire up through and just have it sitting here because I literally use them pretty much every day. But it does have a decent amount of room. It has a few different pockets. So at the top pocket up here I have the dry bag for this tank bag. Again, it is pretty much water resistant, but that's for like the big downpours. So here's where you would put like your cell phone or your map or whatever you want in there. Just to hold it out in the front, something you would visibly need to see. It also does have a little run in right here, so you could actually have wires run in if you're charging some camera equipment. I've got like the little GoPro mount, a Bakalov, and I believe that's my registration down there. But it does have little different side holders around it, so if you're trying to like put little maybe like batteries or whatever you need to hold in that area. And then same thing with this little separator. So overall, this is one of my favorite features. And for any of you people that actually work on a military base, this is my favorite thing right here. This little pocket. I can slip my ID in there, and then getting on base in the morning, especially when you're wearing thick gloves, like trying to get in your pocket is impossible. So this makes my life so much easier. And for $100, I mean, you can, if I don't have anything in here, I could throw like a little, I don't know, bag lunch or like a burger from Burger King if I'm just trying to just get home with it. I don't feel like opening my bags kind of stuff. Like, you're not gonna fit like a whole, like 3 burgers, blah, blah, blah in there for your whole family. But if you're just out grabbing a bite to eat, this thing would be perfect just to hold something like that. So overall, I think this Tusk system was the best purchase. Again, for me, if we're just gonna go like a quick little overview of it, the bags for the price, you can't beat them. They're quick release, they're strong, they're durable, they hold your items just as well as the Moscow bags will. And I want to say you're spending about $1,200. If you're getting this with it, you're gonna end up spending $1,400, $1,500 just to get in the same system that does the exact same thing. So with that being said, I think the Tusk nailed it. I think they killed the design process. They made it to a point where normal people are going to buy this, and you can see other reviews where people have actually went through and put these bags through their paces. So I would say 100% these are a go buy. And if you guys like this video, if you guys can do me a favor, hit that sub button, hit the like button, share it to your buddies if they're looking to get these Tusk bags. And we're going to be doing actually a review on this whole bike. I was kind of like thinking about that today, how I wanted to put it together. And I'm just going to say this bike is awesome, and I'm really glad I went with the KTM. I had some reserves about it initially, just based on other people saying reliability, but so far so good. There has been one teensy thing maybe, but we'll wait for that for the review. Nothing big. But on that note, guys, again, appreciate you guys watching the video. Like, sub, and I'll see you guys next time.